We got a job, Willie. I'm talking millions this time. I got an associate who's got this thing all lined up.
What's it been, 15 years?
Mom.
Well, you still hit like your daddy.
Eat me.
Bad Santa, the first one, might be a movie I've seen almost more than any other movie because it's every year. It's the perfect holiday film. Do you get that? I mean, can you watch it and enjoy it as much as the world?
Yeah, you know, you can't watch every movie you do that way, no matter if it's good, bad, or in the middle. It just depends on how much you like remember the experience and in what way you remember the experience, and also seeing yourself in certain characters and everything. This one, I really love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year, and my family has traditional Christmas. So for me, I can watch myself in this one because it entertains me. It makes me laugh, and also I'm not that way. So, you know, it actually I'm separate enough from it to where I can watch it.
I had never seen the first one, but I had heard it's sort of legendary.
Do you make a sort of ceremony out of it, or do you avoid it?
Oh no, I was very excited to watch it. I had always wanted to, but you know, when everyone around you has seen it, you kind of, you're like, I'll just go watch it on my own, you know. And it was amazing. I mean, I'm such a fan now.
As we say in this business, it's got legs. And I happened to see it maybe twice last year, even before I was asked to be in it. So when I got the call, I was like, yep. I hadn't even read the script, I don't think. I said, yeah, that's great. And anybody that I told, they said, well, what are you doing next? I said, I'm Billy Bob's mother in Bad Santa 2. They were going, far out. That's going to be so cool. It's going to be so great. So here I am.
My manager called me and he said, look, it seems like they're really doing it. But, you know, we have been hearing things for years, you know, so you didn't know whether it was going to happen or not. But I think this time, you know, it seemed like it was really going to happen. So I was just elated.
And you gained a bunch of weight for it.
Yeah, by the end of it, I think it was like 55 pounds by the end of it, so that was a lot of fun. That was the real fun part.
What do you eat?
Anything at all. Just bread, pasta, sugar, anything you can get your hands on, just guzzling Coke. But yeah, it's basically just a free-for-all. It was like a 3-month free-for-all.
That was one thing about the original movie. It was set in Arizona, and as part of the fun of it is like we're doing a Christmas movie, but it's in a crappy shopping mall in the middle of Arizona, and it's the sunny out. And, you know, for this, we actually shot really Christmas, you know, and it was really, really effing cold, you know, and I don't know if the cast has shared that with you, but it was like -40 wind chill, you know, and I remember calling my mother saying, it's -40, and she said, is Celsius or Fahrenheit? Both! That's where they're equal, it's that cold. And we would have the actors out there, Brett walking around in his shorts, but I think that's one of the great things about the movie is that we were able to like make this movie that really looks like a classic Christmas movie while still being completely subversive because it's Bad Santa.
My first costume fitting, our costume designer had all this vintage leather and chains. He did Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet, so he had all this amazing stuff. And when I saw him, I had a mohawk. My guy who cuts my hair, I went in. He's a Brit, and I said, I want a mohawk. He said, a mohawk? And he couldn't believe it. I had to say it like 3 or 4 times.
I think we were shooting in February or something, and in January I shot another Christmas film called Pottersville. So I had this sort of 3-month Christmas this year, which was really nice. You go to work and there's Christmas trees everywhere, and there's caroling, and there's Santa suits, and lots of sex. So it's just like really fun.
The studio was so good to us on this and was really anxious to do it. But then it took us, you know, 3 or 4 years to get the right story and the right script. I mean, we went through several incarnations, and we finally settled on the one we did because we wanted it to be the first movie again, and yet different. How do you do that? This one's a little bit more emotional than the first one. It's more of a Christmas story, I guess you'd say. But it still is raunchy or raunchier than the first one was. So I think we pulled it off, you know. We just wanted to get close.
Merry Christmas.
One time, I ate too much turkey bacon. I didn't poop for 2 weeks. For 4 weeks.
Is this your spawn?
Do I look like I made him?
Well, if this ain't fetal alcohol syndrome, then what is it?
love comingsoon.net.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're bookmark on my computer.
Thank you.
So